Good afternoon and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on YouTube's Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Thursday afternoon performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at 4 p.m. In addition to fast and fun action, each of today's games offers win, play, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. And if these parimutuel terms are new to you, we will explain them throughout the course of the performance. We also have a Pick 3 wager in Game 4. Our Pick 3 is becoming increasingly popular. The high-paying High 5 jackpot that begins in Game 3 with its $2,000 guarantee is a Pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of those 5 games. We guarantee if you're the only person to do it, you get $2,000 minimum. The all-new Mighty Ocho jackpot that begins in Game 1, that's a Pick 8 wager. Correctly pick the winners of Games 1 through 8 to play the Mighty Ocho. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you happen to be in Connecticut, you can go online to mywinners.com, an affiliate of Connecticut OTB. Betting, however, is not necessary in order to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We do not have any scratches in today's performance, ladies and gentlemen. We had no scratches in the matinee. We have no scratches in the afternoon. A scratch occurs when a player who has been scheduled to play in the performance is out for a medical reason or an injury. Everyone who is scheduled to play is playing. Recognize, ladies and gentlemen, this is difficult times for many of you, has been for most of us. So wherever you are, we hope that you're safe, healthy, happy, and it is our pleasure to bring you Jai-Alai as hopefully a distraction and something you'll enjoy. So, with all that in mind, make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times and sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just about 6 minutes away. Hi, Andrew.
Hello. My mic's on, right? I think this. We got the headset, we got the mic, and I knew something wasn't right when I couldn't hear myself.
And here's a quote from a movie that you recently watched: "Button, button, who's got the button?" See?
It's a good one. Yeah, all day we'll be.
Yeah,
doing
now all day long we'll be. That's right. For those of you just tuning in who were not here in the matinee, Willy Wonka's been the original Willy Wonka's been something of a bizarre theme kind of floating in the background here. Andrew had not seen it. I am, of course, the Jai-Alai guy at 51. Andrew at 20-something. How old are you? 22?
22.
Wow. At 22. Had not seen the original Willy Wonka, so I had held that over his head. But he got tired of listening to it, and these last 3 days he watched it and enjoyed it.
Very much so.
Now he gets all these bizarre references
and we'll probably, as we did in the matinee, we'll get into it a little bit. I think one of the big questions and one of the things we want to touch on is which Jai-Alai players would play particular characters in Willy Wonka if we maybe had our own rendition here. So look for that maybe, I don't know, between games 6 and 8. We have a couple extra minutes and we'll get that for you. But before the start of game number 1, we got a video that's going to explain the scoring format, Jai-Alai related video. Spectacular 7 scoring will be the feature format of these first 8 games. What exactly does it mean? This video will clear it up for you. Take a look.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And that was a video explaining Spectacular 7 scoring, which again will be the feature scoring format for the first 8 games of this afternoon performance. And then for that 9th and final game, we'll switch it up and give you that Spectacular 9 scoring Superfecta singles match to close it out for you. And this is the afternoon performance of highlight action. We had 9 games in the morning and a little slow to start off. Objectively speaking, and obviously that's a pretty common theme there in those Thursday performances. First day of the week back, need a couple of games, a couple of throws, even catches to get your feet back under you, and so should be looking forward to some better play here in this afternoon session. For
there was some aggressive practicing between the first matinee and this matinee. There's no question about it. That's some very enthusiastic practices. We went straight from that last game. If the cameras were still on, you would have seen Anderluck, Kubala. Douglas wasn't practicing. Of course, he won too, so I think he's okay with that. But the practice has basically gone on constantly since the end of the last performance. So players are, if nothing else, awake, and Juice almost just ricocheted one into Kenny's face. So
Kenny's awake. If he wasn't.
Now. Yeah. And we have a little more than 2 minutes to go before we begin Game 1 and the Mighty Ocho.
And we'll update you now on the play in the matinee. We got standings on the week for you. You mentioned Douglas, the only one that put together a pretty solid performance there in the matinee, not necessarily in doubles play, but in singles. Douglas 2 for 2, 100% winning percentage. Won games 8 and game 9, that Superfecta 9-point singles game. So 2 wins on the week for Douglas, and then a couple of other guys. Diaz picked one up early. Cool Fitness got a win. Tennessee. Ikeda, he had a perfect game, I believe, in game number 6 in the matinee. So not a lot of names on the board. 2 for Douglas, and then 1 for a couple of other guys. But we got a lot of highlight to play for the rest of the week. 5 of 6 sessions remaining on the week still available, and that means a lot of fantasy points on the board for you as well if you're playing along with that fantasy highlight game. It's actually fantasyhighlight.com. We have new contests available each week. The one for week number 7 started just before the matinee performance. Scores are updated for that. And if you are new to it, how it works, basically, you get a team of 4. You draft a team of 4 every week. You have a $21 budget. You get 4 players, 3 singles players, 1 doubles team. You try to pick the best possible team with the budget that you have. And every time a player on your team gets a win, they get 5 points every place. They get 3 every show. They get 2, and every quad they get 1. So another thing to play along with if you are not gambling, Watch and Wager, or any of the other wagering sites that we have available, depending on the state that you're in.
Less than a minute to go till we begin Game 1. And as we always like to see, the first game kind of sets the tone for the entire performance. So we hope to see a little bit more aggressive play coming out of these players going into the afternoon performance. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin game number 1, a Spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of Post 1, we have number 24, Cool Fitness, in our first matchup of the afternoon performance. Cool Fitness serves to number 30, Diaz. There's the serve. We begin game 1. Rebote forehand by Diaz. Too high. Sailed up to the overhead screen. Touched the top rail. That's out of play. Point 1. Now entering the court, the white shirt of Post 3. Number 31, Assier. Ball tipped by Cool Fitness at the 9 line, point 3. Here's the green shirt at post 4, Lamonte. Lamonte from the left side gets it over Osier's head. Osier makes the rebote to the inside. Osier, Lamonte reaching up, makes a good catch, and he scores off the forehand. Good effort by Lamonte to get to that ball. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5 receives. Here's Tennessee. Tennessee reaching way behind him to get that ball, but he comes out with a nice backhand throw. Rebote with a soft touch. Going to score on the second bounce. Yes, it was 2 bounces, Tennessee. Point 4. Post 6 receives. Here's Legend. Ball goes in and out of Lamonte's cesta, point 6. In our next matchup, Legend serves to Juice. It's a good serve by Legend. Catch on the left side. He goes deep. Rebote by Juice. Soft touch. Legend's got it. Scoop attempt missed. Point 6. In this next matchup, Legend will serve to the purple shirt at post 8. Here to complete the first round and receive is CRB. It's a powerful backhand throw by CRB. Rebote. 2-all by Legend. Scores. Well thrown by Legend. Point 6. That completes the first round of play. All points are now worth double through the end of the game. All matchups are worth 2 points through the end of the game. Here's Diaz. Catch by Diaz. Diaz on the catch. Rebote by Legend. Here's Diaz. He winds up. Big bounce to the inside. Legend comes to the 11 line to make the rebote. He was there, missed the shot. Point 2. Here's post 1, the red shirt. Cool Fitness. Rebote forehand by Diaz. That's a nice rebote inside. Point 2. Here's post 3. Osier, the white shirt. Ball missed by Diaz on the left side, point 3. Here's post 5, Tennessee. Tennessee with a big leap. Makes the catch. Here's Osier from the 9 line. Goes deep. Rebote left side by Tennessee. Caught in the air by Osier. Point 3. Possible game point for Osier. Post 3. Trying to stop him. Lamonte in the green, post 4. Hard backhand throw, caught in the air by Assier. Assier goes deep. Chula scores. Point and game, red shirt, white shirt at post 3, Assier. No playoff. 2 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish 3, 2, 6. Results from Game 1 are official. Coming in first, post 3, Assier. Taking second, post 2, Diaz. Coming in third, post 6, Legend. $2 Quinella 2-3. That's first and second in any order, so 2-3 or 3-2, $36.80. The trifecta, that's a first, second, and third place finish, $430. And a respectable win price. 3 to win, returning $18. Up next, our second game, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 2, and post time just about 6 minutes away.
Yeah, so certainly, Stu, I would say much better Game 1 than that matinee performance.
Definitely.
Certainly better, yeah.
No
definitely
question
better.
about it. Definitely.
And Assier there picking up win number 6 on the season for him. So nicely done there.
What it comes down to is, so what is it that I'm looking for? It's really pretty basic. I go from the practice into the game. In the practice, we focus on catching the ball in the air, taking it aire, which is, of course, most important. Court positioning, making sure that you're in the right position to get to the ball, making rebotes, and getting that serve in. I want to see people catch, get the serve in is primarily what I want to see.
Yeah, and it's those, serving mistakes, quick drops, and those are, the silly things that obviously frustrate not just the announcers, but fans, bettors, everyone that's enjoying the action there, and much better there for game number 1, and like we said, sets the tone for the performance, and with already 9 games under their belt this morning, that was a good indication that we'll be in for some much better play here in the afternoon.
We have 5 minutes to go till we begin Game 2.
And we're getting word from our producer feeding us some of the stuff there in the chat that term, the dollar menu for fantasy, is it's getting some legs, and I think that one's going to stick. That name's getting some legs. Rumor gets some legs, so I love it. The dollar menu, that's the $1 players there in fantasy, and I think there were a couple more this week than last week. You're never really going to see. Don't want to be too negative, but maybe that team of Lelo and CRB, if they have another bad week, they may get into the $1 territory in doubles, but you're going to see more with the singles players, those $1 values. Assier, $1 this week. I think Lamonte, $1 this week. So thank you, George, one of our big fans, and the dollar menu, that's going to stick. We're going to use that one throughout the year. So the dollar menu is those $1 players in fantasy, and Assier, that's a big 5 points. I mean, if you get 5 points out of a guy that's $1, you get into the metrics of like points per dollar spent. That's pretty good there. So nice for Ossier and also the fantasy.
I don't understand that the metrics of the point per. I don't even get that.
It's a metric. Well,
no, don't explain it because it's already bad.
It's
the concept
over.
For me, just for me. Just for me. Everyone else who's participating, I'm sure they get it. And they do. But what I like about it's alliteration.
Very, very much alliterative.
It's
yes.
Alliterative, I believe. Lindsay, alliterative? Is alliterative a word?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It was alliterative. Very good. I don't understand what it means, but it's alliterative. But it sounds good. We have 3 minutes till we begin Game 2. Game 2 just 3 minutes away.
And talking about those numbers, something really interesting, sayhili.com. That is SAYHILI.com. One of our big fans there, Steve Martin, runs that website. He's got a lot of really interesting information on there, but something he just added, if you would like to check it out, particularly if you're into the wagering aspect of this, is under the wagering info tab. You go down to Jai-Alai simulations and statistics, and he actually has all the statistics run out for, post position win percentages, quinella percentages, exacta percentages, and this tells you every combination for the quinella, how likely it is, out of how many games, how likely is it to hit, and these are run with 1 million simulations, given that all players are the same.
Where is this again?
This is on sayhili.com.
Ah, Sayhili. And that's SAYHILI.
Yes, correct. That is the phonetic spelling. Is that what they...
Phonetic spelling.
Yes.
That actually came, if I'm not mistaken, that came from an old program, like a real old old highlight program.
That's how they used to...
In the 30s or... I think from the 30s. That's 1930s. It's weird. No, because we're in the 20s now, so if I refer to the 20s, it's like, no, the 1920s.
Yeah. And all that stuff. I mean, they got the exactas. They have every combination of exactas, every combination of the quinella. So, I mean, especially if you're new to the sport, looking to get into the gambling and numbers, and you want to really narrow down the bets, what's a good bet, what's not a good bet, that really gives you a quick look as to, okay, you see for example, you look at the exactas, the lowest odds is like 30-1. So 1 in every 30 games, the 1-2, the 2-1, the 3-1, the 3-2. And then you flip it around, the most unlikely combination, you have the 6-8 exactas, the most unlikely combination, 201 out of every 292 games. So that just shows you, I mean, that's a quick, compare 30 to 292 there, that's almost 10 times as high. So very interesting numbers. Sayhili.com, SAYHILI.com to check that out under simulation, Jai-Alai simulation statistics, and that is under the wagering info tab.
And that website, of course, is not run by us. That's run by a good friend.
Yes,
a good friend
of the program
of the program of Magic City Jai-Alai. Steve, thank you very much, Steve. What do you say we begin Game 2?
Let's go, guys. Hi, Papi. Oh, my shoulder, man.
We're ready to begin our second game, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt of post 1 with lots of bounding energy is number 24, Cool Fitness. Receiving in the blue of post 2, number 30, Diaz. Cool Fitnessers, we begin Game 2. It's a nice backhand. Stays to the inside for Diaz. Diaz reaches out of the air, makes the catch. Comes back on the right side. It's a hard throw by Cool Fitness. Handled on the left side of Diaz. Here's Cool Fitness. Robote saved by Diaz. Cool Fitness did not have enough give on that catch. Ball bounced in and out of the cesta. Point 2. In our next matchup, Diaz will serve to the white shirt of post 3, worn by Tennessee. Nice rebote left side by Tennessee. Got by Diaz. Point 3. Tennessee serves to El Barba in the green shirt at post 4. Tennessee from the left side. Strong backhand throw by El Barba. Rebote, hook to the pad, point 3. Now receiving, black shirt at post 5, Ben. At serve, drop coming out of the service box and scored, point 3. Our next matchup has Tennessee serving to the yellow shirt at post 6, number 29, Boello. Rebote left side by Tennessee. Boello with a hop. Missed it. Point 3. Tennessee with 4 straight points. Receiving, pink of post 7, Jedin. Nope. Needed to go for that coming front ways, not back ways. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Wearing the purple shirt at post 8 is Legend. Point 7. Cool fitness from the forehand. He gets it past Jedin. Jedin looks for the rebote. Cool fitness on the left side. Dropped it. Point 7. That's 4 points for Jedin. He serves to Diaz in the blue of post 2. Point 7. Possible game point for Jedin. On the court trying to stop him. El Barba. That's point and game. Post 7, Jedin. 3 places, 2 shows. Results from Game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 7, Jedin. Taking second, post 3, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 2, Diaz. 7-3-2 is now official. The official result for game number 2. And if they continue to play like that, we may show a movie. Isn't that what they used to do in school? Teacher didn't want to work?
They bring in the VCR, exactly. Kids get excited.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, this is going to be a good day. Yeah, the rolling TV. Oh, yeah.
We're going to roll a TV in the middle of the court if they do that again. $2 Quinello 3-7. That's 3-7 or 7-3, $69.40. The trifecta 7-3-2. That's a nice price. 7-3-2, $633. And That trifecta. Sorry, that was the trifecta. That win. 7 to win, $44.20. Even a respectable exacta. 7-3. First and second in order, 96-60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. A spectacular 7 doubles match, the first of our 3 doubles games in this afternoon's performance. Game 3 also begins the high 5 jackpot with its $2,000 guarantee. Post time for game 3, 7 minutes away.
Week 6 of Magic City Jai-Alai is in the books. Going into Week 7, last year's singles champion, number 13 Douglas, finds himself in a comfortable and familiar spot yet again atop the singles standings. After being shut out in the first 2 performances of the week, the Wonder Boy was able to refocus and close out Week 6 with 3 much-needed victories. He now has 26 singles wins for the season, maintaining his 3-win lead ahead of Ikeda. Newly dubbed the Barista for his amazing coffee-making skills, number 23 is arguably Douglas's biggest threat to the singles throne. Even accounting for his 2 days of vacation, Ikeda tallied 3 wins and finished in the money in 10 of his 12 total appearances. That's over 80%. Ikeda is currently in second place with 23 wins, but we expect him to whip up some piping hot play to pave his way to the top of the leaderboard. In third place, we still have the 2018 singles champion, number 1 Anderluck. Magic City's Winter Soldier wasn't able to make up any ground this week, laying a goose egg in the win column. However, Anderluck still stands just 7 wins away from first place, so as long as he doesn't repeat another winless week, he still has a chance to get back on pace with his 2 competitors currently in the lead. Entering the week with only 6 singles wins for the season, number 77 made the necessary adjustments both mentally and physically that led to the best play we've seen from him this season. El Barba exited the fronton with a solid stat line of 4 wins in Week 6. Number 77 was back to his usual jovial and goofy self on the court, even breaking out his patented victory celebration for the first time this year. We're taking this as a strong indicator that the real El Barba is back and maybe even better than ever. Will the real El Barba please stand up? Congratulations to everyone's favorite bearded pelotari for his first ever golden cesta. Just 3 weeks are left in the first doubles tournament of the season, and things are really heating up. Douglas and Lamonte added 2 more victories in Week 6, giving them a total of 20 wins in this first doubles tournament. However, their play paled in comparison to the doubles domination executed by the team of Bueno and Tennessee. Bueno and Tennessee totaled an impressive 5 victories in Week 6. They have now closed the gap and are just 4 games away from first place with 16 doubles victories in this tournament so far. But we don't want to rule out the teams of Asier and Kubala, Carballo and Juice, and Anderluck and Diaz, who stand with 10, 9, and 8 wins respectively. With only 3 weeks left in this first doubles tournament, these teams will most certainly be laying it all on the line as they try to play their way into the big money. Shout out to this week's fantasy winner, Machu Picchu. Watch our weekly fantasy review on YouTube or our Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel for more details on Machu Picchu's winning Week 6 lineup. Every week is a new chance to earn points for your fantasy team, so even if you miss out on one week, you can come back or join at any time. Visit Fantasy Jai-Alai to join the league, draft your own team, and start winning. This week's Rebote play goes to number 18, CRB. CRB had been struggling to get his footing this season, but he really turned it around in Week 6. With a combination of improved catching and focus, he captured 3 singles wins. Those same qualities were crucial in helping this former Canes wide receiver make this no-look Rebote save that sent him flying into the side netting. Take a look at this Rebote play of the week.
CRB cocks the 2-all. Ben, what foot speed? What power! What a rebote by CRB.
And that was the Rebote recap for week number 6. Last week's action here at Magic City. And a little surprise there. Albarba getting last week's Golden Cesta, that award given to the... not necessarily a monetary award, just one of those things we do for fun here. And Albarba, with 4 wins last week, took home that Golden Cesta, his first of his career. So congratulations to Albarba on that. And that Rebote recap, we'll be having that for you every single week. And again, that recap is going to give you a little singles recap, doubles recap, some fantasy stuff, whole bunch of stuff in those Rebote recaps, all the action here at Magic City.
Sorry, Andrew, we kind of left you alone.
No, we're good.
No,
we're
we
here.
did. We only see our executive producer once a week. The rest of the time she sends text messages.
It's fun. We get someone
so
else
she's here,
in the booth.
and she had the best line. I'll probably save it for later.
Yeah, well,
but it's good. It's real good. And she doesn't want to say it on air, which we'll give her respect for that. And we do only have 1 minute till we go for... we have 1 minute till we begin our first doubles game. High hopes for the doubles.
Yes.
High hopes for the doubles.
And as a numbers guy, I like when there's some information in the chat about like stats. Being told Jim J is saying that Cool and Jedden. Oh. Sorry, I actually misread that. I just realized that he was talking about Cool in Game 2. I thought he was talking about Jedden and Cool in Game 3. All right, well, we're not going to talk about that point, but what we will say is that this is your last opportunity to bet. That high five should be over the carryover, if I'm not mistaken. Should be over the, sorry, not the carryover, the $2,000 minimum.
Oh, yeah, because it was $1,800.
So. It was at almost $1,900, so just a little bit over. We'll get that. Yeah, 700.
So 2,000 plus.
Yes, 2,000 plus.
And we're ready to begin game number 3, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts of Post 1, the team of Diaz and Anderluck. Receiving in the blue of Post 2, CRB and Vuelo. Our doubles for this afternoon has begun. Anderluck with a hard throw from the left side. Here's CRB for the rebote. Anderluck makes the catch. It's a hard throw and a good catch by Vuelo. Rebote left side by Diaz. Big bounce. Brought down by Vuelo. Scoop attempt off the side of Anderluck Cesta. Point 2. In our next matchup, CRB will serve to the white shirts of Post 3, the team of Albarba and Ben. Powerful backhand throw by Ben. Rebote kicks all the way to the 4 line. CRB turns it on the right side. Ben's there. CRB in the front court. Nice backhand. Albarba reaches up. Sends it back. Vuelo takes it low, but holds on to it. Rebote rifled by Albarba. Great catch by Ben on the forehand, but crashed into the wall, lost it on the backswing. Point 2. Green shirts of Post 4 now receiving. Lamonte and Douglas. It's a powerful forehand throw by Douglas. That scores. Point 4. In our next matchup, Lamonte will serve to the black shirts at post 5. Bueno and Tennessee. Over serve, 0.5. Now receiving the yellow shirts at post 6, Cool Fitness and Jedin. Ball tipped by Bueno in the front court, 0.6. Pink of post 7 receives Asier and Kubala. That's a nice rebote save by Jedin. Good catch by Asier. Hard throw, rebote coming out. Rebote left side by Jedin to score, 0.6. 6 with 2 points in our next matchup. Jedin will serve to the purple shirts at post 8. Juice and Carballo. Rebote left side, clipped the side wall, and went off the court, 0.8. That completes the first round of play, and all matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, post 1 the red shirts, Diaz and Anderluck. That's a great effort by Juice to try to make that rebote. What an effort by Juice. It missed, 0.1. In this matchup, Diaz will serve to the white shirts at post 3, El Barba and Ben. That got away from him. That's an overserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That went past. 7 point goes to the 3. 3 serves. Post 2. The blue shirts return. CRB and Vuelo. Scoop attempt missed by El Barba, 0.2. CRB and Vuelo have 4 points. They serve the returning 4 post, the green shirts, Lamonte and Douglas. Good effort by CRB to try to make that rebote. Missed. 0.4. 4 with 3 points. Here are the black shirts at post 5. Bueno, Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand. Difficult rebote save on the side wall. Here's Bueno coming in at the 6 line. Throws a carom into the pad. Wow. 0.4. Possible game point for the green shirts at post 4. Lamonte and Douglas trying to stop them. Post 7. Asier and Kubala. Lamonte makes the catch, throws it back. Kubala on the run for the rebote. Wow. Somehow he made it. Nice save by Kubala. Here's Douglas from the 7 line. Throws it about 1,000 miles an hour to score. 4 wins it, 2 places. 6, 1, and 3 will play off for third place. 6 first serves to 1. Nice backhand by Anderluck. Good catch by Cool Fitness. Diaz on the forehand. Low and inside. Cool Fitness has it. Diaz again makes a good catch. Jedden goes outside to cover the outside. Cool Fitness is there. Anderluck reaches overhead with his head and back on the wall. That was nice. And what a throw by Anderluck. Possible show point here for the 1. That's Diaz and Anderluck trying to stop them, El Barba and Ben. Robote left side by Diaz to the inside. That's nice. Catch by Anderluck. El Barba reaches in and makes a good catch. Robote. Good catch by El Barba. He holds onto it, sends it deep. Anderluck catches it on the forehand. Powerful forehand throw, and the scoop is missed by Ben. Point and show, post 1. Unofficial order finish, 4-2-1. Coming in first, post 4. Lamonte and Douglas taking second, post 2. CRB and Vuelo coming in third, post 1. Diaz and Anderluck. And there are your prices. The Quinella from Game 3. That's first and second in any order, so that's 2-4 or 4-2, $20 even. The trifecta 4-2-1, that's a first, second, and third place finish, $174.40. First number in today's high five, the number 4. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 4, a spectacular 7. Singles match, played at 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 4 begins our Pick 3. Correctly pick the winners of Games 4, 5, and 6 to bet the Pick 3. That's up next. Post time, 7 minutes away. Well, look, no need to get the film now. That was better.
They heard.
That's it. That's what we wanted to see. That's what we wanted to see. We wanted to see some improvement. There was improvement. Now, if it continues, we won't be forced to show a movie.
That's good. But we do, however, have a video, and that video is going to explain the sport of highlight, really. It's going to explain the certain ways to win and lose in this sport. Take a look.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And that was winning and losing in Jai-Alai. There's not too many rules, but hopefully that video will clear it up for you.
5 minutes to go till we begin Game 4. Game 4 and the Pick 3 are both now just 5 minutes away.
So, Stu, the whole concept of the doubles here at Magic City, one of the things that we do a little bit differently than maybe traditional frontons have done it in the past, and this is with doubles and talking about it, that we keep players with the same partner throughout the duration of a doubles tournament. This first tournament is going to end. There's 2.5 weeks of play left. It's going to end that weekend of June 28th. And one of the biggest reasons why, personally, I really like that is you got that situation there where it was Bueno and Tennessee against Douglas and Lamonti. Douglas and Lamonti had 3. Tennessee and Bueno had 1, and those are the top 2 teams vying for that $10,000 bonus. So not only is, there's obviously added pressure in all those games, but you have that extra layer, of these matchups of the top 2 teams, and they're playing for a lot of bonus money. So someone noted it there in the chat that it was a key point, and that was a really good thing that they picked up on is these doubles games, these points are going to get, more and more intense as this first doubles tournament winds down. And especially when you have those top 2 teams playing against each other, giving one of them a possible game point, because the win for Lamonti and Douglas and that point gave them a possible game point, or it would have been 3-3 with Tennessee and Bueno up to serve, a completely different game. So that 1 point really changes the whole complexion of not just the standings, but really the whole doubles tournament over the long haul.
No question about it. But a question does exist.
Yes.
Did Andrew prefer the old Willy Wonka or the new one?
Wow. How about good transition. Well,
good transition. That's a complete non sequitur. So no.
I mean,
that was as random as that was as random as the late Robin Williams could possibly come up with one.
I mean,
what?
I like the authenticity of the older one, not the newer one. I just liked. I don't know.
There's
Gene
only
Wilder
one. There's only
Willy
one
Wonka.
answer to this question.
Yeah,
so
it is the older
I know you're
one.
not going to screw it up.
It was Johnny Depp was the other.
Johnny Depp
was the other one, right?
A fine actor,
right? No, he was great, but I think I was just going to say Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka. I just liked, as you said, just his wit, and he just has so many good lines. The one about fun we were talking about.
That literally is my person. I've used that one in my private life whenever it rarely comes up. No one's ever said, is this some type of fun house? Why? Having fun? But I will say that, why having fun? Just like randomly when someone's obviously not having fun.
Yeah, and like I said good day. That's another one.
Yes, I said good day, sir.
I love it. So that's one I'm going to have to throw into my everyday vernacular. But no, it's very quotable, and just from an acting perspective and the set, I think that's the only thing with the new one, and that makes a little bit more sense with the development of technology. The set's a little bit better, and the chocolate factory and all that, it's a lot cooler. But outside of that,
here's another one from history. Here's another interesting one from history. When they open in the original one with Willy Wonka, when they open that door and those actors see the chocolate room for the first time, they had not seen that set before.
Never.
They actually got that shot.
So that was a genuine reaction.
Whatever look you see on their faces is a genuine response. See, now in the age of CGI, where you just pencil in emotion, and people who weren't there are there, and people who were died during production, you can put them back in the movie. Now it's all kind of arbitrary. But no, that was legitimately the look on their face.
That's cool. You may know this as a big Willy Wonka guy. Do you know where that set? Like, how did they make that? Was it where? What? Any information about it? I mean that.
Yeah, actually, I have
an
a ton
indoor
of it,
water park. I was going to say.
No. It was definitely a sound stage.
It was just created. Yeah.
It was a sound stage, but the exteriors were shot somewhere in Germany.
Yeah.
They were shot somewhere in Germany, Bavaria, Germany, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
All the stuff on the set.
I'm saying yes to something you don't hear what it is, but lovely Lindsay said she understands that many of the things were edible. Many of them absolutely were, except for the little thing that he drank tea from. That was actually wax, and he had to spit it out after everything. Moving on. Game 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt at post 1, Diaz receiving the blue at post 2, CRB. I know just about as much as Richard Nixon, but that's far less interesting to talk about. There's the serve. We begin game 4. Point 2. White shirt at post 3. Tennessee receives. What a bounce that took. Yeah, no, Tennessee surprise. He still talks to me through the window even though I can't hear him. Point 2. Been doing that for 3 years. Here's the green shirt at post 4. Juice. Good catch by Juice. Off a good serve by CRB. Here's CRB in the middle of the court. He throws a carom. Juice is there. Carambola will score for Juice. Well thrown, point 4. Our next matchup has Juice serving to the black shirt at post 5, Lamonte. Lamonte reaches up to make the catch. Big bounce to the inside. Juice is going to look for the rebote. Got it in Cesta. Could not make the throw. Point 5. This matchup has Lamonte serving to the yellow shirt of post 6, Wello. The dreaded underserve. Point 6. Here's post 7, the pink shirt, Assier. Strong backhand by Assier. That's a nice throw. Vuelo, 2-all rebote. Thrown nicely by Vuelo. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, purple shirt at post 8, Cool Fitness. Point 6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is Diaz. Over serve. Point 1. Diaz with 2 points. He serves to the white shirt at post 3, Tennessee. It's a hard throw to the inside. Diaz gets in there, makes the catch. Nice backhand. Rebote, it's a 2-all, nicely thrown by Diaz. Tennessee chased it down, did not kill Robin, that's a good thing, and scores. Point 3.
Standard highlight right there.
Robin will take some deep breaths, and Robin's okay. Moving on. Post 2 receives, the blue shirt, CRB. Point 3. 3 with 4 points. Here's post 4, Juice. Hard throw by Juice, picked up on the left side of Tennessee. He goes deep. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3, Tennessee. Trying to stop him, Lamonte. What a catch by Lamonte, and he held on to it. Kept it away from the overhead screen. That's a nice combination. Tennessee with a fall down, 2-all rebote, 2 score. That might be a first for Tennessee. Very good for the win. Point in game. Post 3, Tennessee. 3 wins it, 6 places, 1 serves to 2. This is show point. A hard throw by CRB. Here's the rebote for Diaz. Diaz puts it inside. CRB on the move. Took it on the forehand. Point and show. Post 2, CRB. Unofficial order finish 3-6-2. There are your results from Game 4. $2 Quinello. That's first and second in any order, so 3-6 or 6-3, 1680. Trifecta 3-6-2, 128.80. Up next, Game 5. Second of our 3 doubles games. Next game played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 5, and post time is 7 minutes away.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. I sell ice cream, I sell a CD.
I have a security company, a beauty salon.
I've been doing music for a very long time.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlights.
We're looking to transition from dog racing to highlight. I went to the university. I said, listen, I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
If you're going to come into this sport, you got to be dedicated. You're going to be a piece of cake.
We knew going in, they're not going to be great the first day.
It'll be like the Jamaicans with the bobsled team. Game time now, man.
This is going to be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I got to win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And that was the trailer to the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the highlight program here that was started just 3 years ago. Most experience most of these guys have is just 3 years. A lot of them were former athletes in other sports and trained from scratch to play highlights. So you get to see that whole process in Magic City Hustle, plus a lot of other interesting things. You get to learn about some of these guys on a deeper level. So very cool. Check it out. There's actually a hyperlink in MagicCityCasino.com under the highlight tab. Or you can just type in MagicCityHustle.com into your browser and it'll take you right to the site. $5 download and you can enjoy it as many times as you like from there.
Speaking of Magic City Casino, Little Bird told me the casino's opening tomorrow.
Casino's opening.
Yes. I believe that Little Bird also mentioned that it opens from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. So 10 a.m. tomorrow morning through 12 a.m. midnight tomorrow night. And then, of course, then for those 10 hours in between, they just basically bleach everything
Yeah.
and start again
We'll
the
do it
next
again.
day. Now, someone's, of course, going to type in, when can we come and watch highlight? You can't.
No.
You can't.
As much as we would.
The players
we
are
would like
comfortable
people.
sitting out where the customers usually sit, and I'm frankly, I'm flattered that people occasionally want to meet and say hi and do stuff like
Right,
that.
no,
It's
of
not.
course.
It's not my nature.
Yeah.
It's really not my nature.
But if you're in here, I
I'm
don't think
forced to sound pleasant and to be as nice as possible.
Stu's, I mean, as pleasant as could be.
I try,
Yes,
but
no.
realistically, I mean, how many times is Scott going to come to me and say, "Look, we got to talk about the attitude"? It's like, look, I just want to sit here, talk about highlight, and be left alone. That's all I'm asking. Why do I,
right.
Don't put me outside with the public. That I outgrew that.
Not a schmoozer. We're doing it for the highlight.
No more schmoozing. No more schmoozing. People should be healthy.
Had to
They
do
should
enough of that at
live
13.
well.
Yeah, we didn't
They
need.
should enjoy themselves, and everybody should be healthy and happy. I do believe that, but it's like, look, just leave me.
Right. And if they're out here, I don't think they can hear us either. They don't get to hear this great banter.
Yes. So no, they should.
You got to weigh that. You got to think about that.
No. We obviously appreciate seeing people out here. We
Yes.
do.
No, it's good.
And if I do ever come off as difficult in person, I apologize in advance. It's not my intent. I don't know. The older I get, just people are scary.
But I think the guys would. Talking about fans, they may appreciate,
Well, Tennessee will say hi to anybody.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the guy stands up in the audience. You suck. You suck. You know you suck. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Yes, I sucked on that point. Yes, I did. I'm sorry about that. Thank you. I apologize. I'll try not to suck next. Tennessee, you don't be so nice.
Just get off the court. Yeah.
We have a question?
Speaking of, we said that was a really good Tennessee impression. Lindsay was telling us that, but see, dress as your favorite player for Halloween. Are we playing on Halloween this year? I know we were last year. That was,
Now, I need to point out because I just received a text message from someone important.
Sure.
Many people are important.
Yes.
But I will say to Karina, I love our customers. No, I do.
Yeah,
I really do. I absolutely do. And I'm glad our customers enjoy the product. I hope they're enjoying themselves. I sincerely do. Just interacting with me on an individual basis isn't necessary to that enjoyment. It's not because I'm better. Or I certainly don't.
They don't
think
have to
that.
go behind the curtain.
I don't
Yeah,
want them subjected to my craziness.
No, this
No
is
one
the
should
product.
be subjected to my craziness. They really shouldn't. The players back here voted me out a few times. Scott keeps bringing me back.
Yeah. Fortunately, they pay me enough to do it. That's why they put
You,
they tell me.
yes.
Yeah.
Last time you wanted to run out the back door.
They were like, Andrew, no, we need you. So
Andrew, he's tough to work with, but could you at least just sit next to him and just be
pretend,
nice?
yeah, watch Willy Wonka once or twice, get him going. Yeah,
You read the
I
cliff
can do
notes of Willy Wonka, didn't you? You cheated.
No, you can.
Fast
it
forward.
was
I
watched.
told you could fast forward past the singing if you want.
No, that was the best part.
The first part you you enjoyed the beginning.
Well,
of the movie?
the beginning singing is a little not my
Cheer
favorite.
Up Charlie?
Yeah, that wasn't my favorite.
I mean, they're nice songs, but
Well, someone's going to have to dress up as either one of the characters from Willy Wonka. Maybe someone will come in as Willy Wonka for
Look,
Halloween,
I have
or
the hat.
Stu, or me.
I have the hat. I'll do the hat. Nothing else. The purple jacket just doesn't go with my hair.
Lindsay was suggesting that I think Stu should be Willy Wonka, and then I would be Augustus, which would have made more sense a couple of years ago. I would say.
Chubby in the cheeks, though.
I said a couple of years ago it would have
How's
made
your
more
German?
sense. Not. I don't
No
think
German?
I know anyone.
No.
I know my last name means Tin Man in German.
And if I'm not mistaken,
that's the only German I know.
The actor who played Augustus Gloop, get this, currently an accountant.
Numbers guy. There he
Numbers
is.
guy.
Yeah, he ends up
Numbers
full
guy.
circle.
When they interviewed him as an adult, he was wearing that same Germanic jacket that he wore in the movie. It was a little strange.
Yeah, of all the characters we were talking about, who would play who, I was thinking Augustus, and there's really no one. I mean, the only thing about him is he eats a lot, right? And he's a bigger kid. There's no one on the roster that would fit. Yeah,
We're ready to be, before we go down that path, we're ready to begin game number 5, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts, post 1, Juice and Carballo. Receiving in the blue, post 2, El Barba and Ben. There's the serve. Dropped in the front court. Point one. One will now serve to the white shirts of post 3, CRB and Vuelo. Catch on the forehand of Carballo. He comes hard from the right side. That's an excellent catch by Vuelo. Carballo, tip ball left side, point 3. Green shirts of post 4 receive. Cool Fitness and Jedin. That will score from the forehand of CRB, point 3. Black shirts at post 5. This matchup has CRB serving to Asier and Kubala. Kubala opens up on the left side, goes deep, caught on the forehand of Vuelo. Kubala with a hop makes the catch. Picada means big bounce. Vuelo had the jump, but not the catch. Point 5. Here's post 6, the yellow shirts. Diaz and Anderluck receive. That took a Magic City bounce, but Anderluck was on top of it. Hard throw taken out of the air by Kubala and a beautiful catch on the left side. Kubala again. Reverse from the 11 line. Catch by Diaz. Kubala from the forehand. Karam. Lands wide. Point 6. On the court, ready to receive pink shirts of post 7, Bueno and Tennessee. Catch by Bueno. Good hard throw. Anderluck takes it. Tennessee from his knees at the 10 line. Ball tipped by Anderluck. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirts of post 8. Lamonte and Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Good catch by Tennessee. Douglas from the 10 line. Powerful forehand throw. Tennessee's got it. Brings it in. Douglas on the left side. Another powerful throw. Rabote comes quick on Bueno. Catch by Douglas. Hard throw to the inside. Tennessee has it. Holds onto it. Sends it deep. Douglas hustles to make the catch in the air. A hard throw follows. Tennessee. That's an illegal change of motion. That was the problem with that. Illegal change of motion. It happened quick. Illegal change of motion. Point 8. Eight serves, post 2, El Barba and Ben. Point 8. Eight with 3 points. Here's post 1, the red shirts, Juice and Carballo. Point 8. Possible game point. Purple shirts at post 8. Trying to stop them. Jedden and Cool Fitness. Powerful backhand by Cool Fitness. Douglas threw the ball hard. And it's scored. Point in game. Post 8. Douglas and Lamonte. 8 wins it, 3 places, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Playoff for third place. 5 first serves to 6. Ball tipped, 0.5. 7 serves 1. Forehand camera bote by Bueno stopped. What a throw by Juice. What a catch by Bueno. Carballo at the 4 line to throw that. 0.1. Five serves 1. Carballo from the left side. Powerful backhand. Good catch by Kubala. Carballo, forehand rebote to the inside. Here's Kubala. Catch by Kubala. Karam. Juice has got it. Cortada by Juice. Good catch by Kubala. Forehand rebote by Carballo. Picada, big bounce. Good catch by Carballo. Ball tipped. Point and show to post 1, the red shirts, Juice and Carballo. Unofficial order finish, 8-3-1. And there are your results from Game 5. 8-3-1 was the result. $2 Quinella, 3-8. That's 3-8 or 8-3. 39-20. Trifecta, 8-3-1, 363-80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 6. A spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. It'll be the first time we see Ikeda coming out in the afternoon performance. Again, lots of enthusiasm since he got back from his trip. So, what a nice doubles game, huh?
Second win, yes, was a nice doubles game, Stu.
That was
second win of the day for that team of Douglas and Lamonti. So big.
If we had any
big
questions
win for
whether or
them.
not the glass could hold up to hard throws, I think that
all questions are answered there. I can't believe that the first throw ever, Anderluck. You see it in Magic City Hustle. If you watch the documentary, first throw ever or one of the
Opening
first
day.
throws, Anderluck forehand breaks the glass.
You see, the only other time glass highlight courts were actually created by the Spanish. The idea was that one of the problems with being able to feature highlight elsewhere was that you can't just take a granite front wall, a granite back wall, and a few tons of cement and drag it
Right.
around the European countryside. So they came up with this idea of glass and a metal frame, and that would be something that, you can't exactly pick this thing up and move it, but given a week, you could.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you could take it down over the course of a week. You could move it someplace else. And so within like 3-4 weeks, you could set it up someplace else. So that was the idea. And that happened just as the economy tanked in Europe in the 90s.
Yeah.
And so they sent a highlight court to Germany, I believe it was. And so then the glass highlight court was like something that they had hit us up for my previous company to help fund, but there was no traction on it. So when they were looking at options down in Florida City originally, it seemed like a good, cost-effective solution. Still not cheap,
right?
Still a couple $100,000, but less than a permanent structure that could go down there. And the problem that they had in Florida City with the glass, it was a different thickness of glass, and they frequently broke glass panels down there. Wow. George is nodding his head. He said, George said, yes, we frequently... You got to get the right ball. You got to get the right glass. So obviously, Magic City, in sparing no expense when it came to this court, concrete wasn't an option for us here on the second floor. And this is before I came to work for the company, so that's I was doing something else at the time. But I'd heard that they were building it on the second floor, so I knew that you couldn't do a concrete pour and have the granite, and so glass, metal, and composite was what would work here on this second floor location. But they knew that they were going to go with a different type of glass. So the glass here is actually the equivalent of impact glass times 2. It's like 2 panes of impact glass with a clear membrane in between each. So if you get get the right ball for it, and also the way that it's affixed to the superstructure, it's like each glass panel fits in against metal, but there's a thick rubber washer. That is what touches the glass. There's no metal touching the glass. The metal comes up against these rubber washers, which is also different. But if you leave even a hair's breadth in between the glass and that plastic, and that's what happened. So the one on the front wall, ball hit it just right, crashed. But knock on wood, and we will knock on wood, we have not had a break since. And realistically, people will chime in and say, "Oh no, if you got your stores out there, no, he'd break the glass in a second. Or you got this one out there."
Yeah.
I'm certainly not saying that a Lopez reverse at Magic City would not potentially do damage to the glass. What I am saying is that Douglas throws the ball as hard as many professionals I personally have seen over the last 30 years out there.
Right.
I mean, he really throws the ball.
Yeah.
And that is something else. People who come in here to Magic City, especially if they were poo-pooing the idea ahead of time, like, oh, it's glass, it's not real highlight, whatever it is, stupid nonsense that I've heard, me personally, that I've heard. When they do come here, first thing they do is, wow, it's a lot faster than I thought. And it's a lot bigger than and it's bigger than I thought.
Yeah, we don't really get an appreciation sitting back here for how fast it is. I mean, we really get an appreciation for the angles and the cut, and we can see that. But when you sit out there and you're where the players are, I mean, that ball really moves, and you don't see that at all from back here.
Yes. No, in the 120-foot court, the fact that these guys, for the most part, are all we have some of our weaker players, obviously, but so when Douglas winds up and he throws that ball, I mean, he had 100 and some odd mile an hour fastball.
Around 100, right.
Tennessee, the same thing. So L.A., Bragley, when Bragley's out here. So the fact that we were very fortunate. We experimented with a number of different balls, finally got the right ball for the glass, right speed. For those of you who are playing in the tournament at the end of July, you'll see it plays actually pretty natural. Sidewall, different story entirely. We don't have to discuss that.
Yeah. And, really an exact science. I mean, you get down to every little detail from the cesta, the wood, the ball, the right material, to every little part of it. I mean, really, the whole, completed product here. With, I mean, really a full science, and that's cool to see. So that takes us to 0 minutes to Game 6.
All right, let's go. Game time.
Game time, Stu.
We're ready to begin Game 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving red shirt at post 1, Jed. Receiving blue post 2, Kubala. There's the serve. We begin Game 6. That's a beautiful rebote thrown by Jedden. Ball missed. Point 2. White shirt at post 3 receives. This matchup has Kubala serving to Ikeda. Catch on the forehand of Ikeda. Back to the inside he goes. Nice catch by Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. That's a beautiful forehand rebote. Hard to the inside to score. Point 3. Green shirt at post 4 receives. Here's Bueno. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. That's a beautiful catch by Bueno on the left side. Ikeda reaches up. Nice forehand rebote by Bueno. Bueno with a missed ball at the sidewall. Point 3. Well played by both Ikeda and Bueno on that point. Our next matchup has Ikeda serving to Ben in the black shirt at post 5. Long carom by Ben off the serve, lands in. Ikeda's got it. Ikeda returns a beautifully thrown carom to score. Picture perfect. Point 3. Now receiving post 6, Tennessee. Yellow shirt. Ball tipped. First time round. Point 6. Tennessee will now serve to the pink shirt of post 7, El Barba. Rebote left side, missed by Tennessee. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Andrew Luck. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return, post 1, Jedden. Interlock from the left side. Goes deep. Forehand rebote by Jedden. Got away from him. Hit the overhead screen. Point 8. 8 with 3 points. Interlock will now serve to Kubala, wearing the blue of post 2. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Good catch by Kubala. Anderluck from the 9 line. It's a hard throw. Good catch by Kubala again. Forehand rebote. Anderluck saved it. That backhand hit the overhead screen. Anderluck a little slow getting up. Possible game point. You all right? Possible game point here for Anderluck. Trying to stop him. Post 4. Bueno. Forehand rebote thrown beautifully by Anderluck. Bueno's there. Bueno sends it deep. Caught in the air by Anderluck. Point and game, post 8, Anderluck. 8 wins it, 3 places, 6, 7, and 2 playoff for 3rd place. 6 first serves to 7. Good catch by Tennessee. Nice backhand. El Barba's there. Point 7. Possible show point for post 7, El Barba. Trying to stop him, post 2, Kubala. Rebote by El Barba sails off the court, point 2. We'll turn him around now. 2 serves, 7. This is show point. Good catch by El Barba off a really good serve by Kubala. Kubala from the forehand. Point and show. That's a 3rd place finish for post 2, Kubala. Unofficial order finish, 8-3-2. Results from Game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 8, Anderluck. Taking second, post 3, Ikeda. Coming in third, post 2, Kubala. 8-3-2 is the official order of finish for Game 6. That's a good thing we just saw. Carballo was preoccupied with your haircut.
See, these guys pay attention to us.
No, but that means that he's not too far in his head, because sometimes he gets really into his head.
He's too locked in.
Can't translate that onto the court. So
he's a little looser, and that's usually leads to his better play.
He's over here just like rubbing his hand.
I was
on
like,
his
did something
helmet,
go over my head? What
you have a headache? What are you doing? I didn't know what he was doing. 8-3-2 official order of finish from Game 6. Coming in first, we already said that, so let's go to the Quinella. $2 Quinella, 3-8. That's first and second in any order. 3-8 or 8-3, $19. Trifecta, 832-239-60. And the pick 388. All three numbers returning 40960. 3 games left in this afternoon's performance, ladies and gentlemen. That's games 7, 8, and 9. 1 doubles game, 2 singles game, and one of those singles game is a Superfecta 9-point game. All very interesting stuff. Up next, game 7. Third and final of our doubles games on this Thursday afternoon. Games played at 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 7, 7 minutes away.
Shout out to this week's fantasy winner, Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu scored a total of 119 points with his roster of singles players, Ron, Kubala, and Carballo, and doubles team Anderluck and Diaz. Ron earned 36 fantasy points, and the team of Anderluck and Diaz collected 33, making them 2 of the top 3 fantasy picks of the week. Kubala and Carballo finished in the top 10 with 23 and 27 fantasy points, respectively. Machu Picchu made some solid picks, using a collection of middle value players to earn the Week 6 victory and beat last week's winning total by 4 fantasy points. Every week is a new chance to earn points for your fantasy team, so feel free to join at any time. The fantasy team with the highest points total at the end of each week wins a prize. This week, Machu Picchu is the new proud owner of a Magic City Jai-Alai hat. Plus, at the end of the Magic City season, a special grand prize will be given to the fantasy team with the most weekly wins overall. You can follow the Fantasy League and join in on the fun at any time by visiting fantasyhighlight.com. Join the league, draft your fantasy team, and start winning today.
And that was a little fantasy highlight review, and we got that new fantasy highlight game going, and we'll give you an update every single week of that fantasy highlight. So stay tuned for those every single weekend.
Ooh, the 3 and the 7 are alive in the high 5.
Yes. Oh.
Wow. The 3, Diaz and Anderluck and Cool Fitness. Oh no, and
Bueno
in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then that team of the Douglas and Lamonti, that was multiple people hit that. So 5 of 5, but not a single winner. So the
and if you don't know what we're talking about Will Pays in the high 5 with its $2,000 guarantee, and then of course if it goes above $2,000, that money's in there as well. Look at that, $2,472 potentially up for grabs. That is set at a minimum of $2,000 per performance. It is a pick 5, so you correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you also need to be the only ticket. That's the kicker. That's the kicker. So there's 1 ticket on the 3, 1 ticket alive on the 7. Good luck. Good luck.
And how you can tell, with those, there's a lot of numbers up there, but if they give you like a full value number, see that 2472, when it's 2,000 or over 2,000, that means that there's 1 ticket left. And then if you see the 2 there's no consolation next to it, meaning that there's multiple people that have that 5 of 5. If the 2 were to win and you only pay it out to the single winner, they get that $2,000 minimum bonus.
It's important for us to get this in before kids have to go back to school or summer school, because we want kids standing in front of screens going, see, I like to 2-3-2-3 over the 4-7-8. So their teachers go, where did you learn that? And it's highlight for tots. Math class, kids. What's a trifecta?
Realistically, though, I did get pretty good at math. I got pretty good at math. That way. It's fun. It's jokingly.
I've seen your math skills. Your math skills are scary.
From sports video games, just numbers and all that stuff, and like you're saying, just betting and watching all that number stuff. That's how I got here. There's no math degree. That's how I'm here today. There's no math degree. There's no stats. Never taken a stats class. Haven't taken a math class since 4 or 5 years. Yeah,
Wow.
It's all for
to get my med school recs out of the way. Physics for poets. Literally.
Sure.
That's literally the name of the course that I took. It was called Physics for Poets. The College of Optional Math. Communication. Yeah, no, math not my forte. And I came from a family. My mom is brilliant at math, and my father's passable. My grandfather was one of those guys that would do math in his head.
Yeah.
And they would look at me like, there was a chromosome missing or something.
That's how
I missed the math chromosome. Sorry about that, guys.
And my dad can go to 3, 4, 5 decimal places on fractions or percentages in half a second. It's actually unbelievable.
Yeah, and we just saw Tennessee get drilled with the ball.
Just a little commotion, yeah.
But that's one thing. It's like if you notice that if you're behind the 12 line and the ball's gone past you, don't turn around.
No.
The lessons in Highline were not very complicated.
Yeah,
they really weren't. It's like, no, if you're standing there, do not turn around. You do not want to catch that ball in the face. We got less than a minute to go till we begin Game 7.
And looking at some of the high five jackpot payoffs historically here at Magic City, if this were to carry over, you see there $2,700, $3,000, all the way up to $12,220 was the highest jackpot ever paid out for the high five. That was pretty late in the season last year. So obviously, if you don't have one of those tickets and you want to be one of those single winners, you'd like this jackpot to keep carrying over, and there's a lot of numbers on the board that will help you do so.
And there's no limit to how high it could grow.
No limit at all.
None.
Yeah, that 12,000. The next lowest from there, it was like almost 8,000 and then 12,000. So big jump for the second and top payoffs ever for the history of that high five.
And it's post time. That's the time we begin game number 7. This is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts of post 1, CRB and Vuelo. In this first matchup, they serve to Lamonte and Douglas, who are wearing the blue shirts of post 2. There's the serve. We begin Game 7. Vuelo with a great catch behind the 12 line. Here's Douglas from the forehand. Another excellent catch by Vuelo. A third great catch by Vuelo. Douglas from the forehand. Vuelo takes it on the right side this time. Throws a long carom that does not cut out. Douglas has it. Ball tipped. Point 2. A well-played first point. White shirts at post 3 receive. Diaz and Anderluck. Good catch by Douglas. Douglas from the 12 line. Low and hard to the inside. Robote saved by Diaz nicely. Here's Lamonte. Lamonte plays it back. Good catch by Anderluck. Scoop by Douglas. Great catch by Anderluck. Douglas from the forehand at the 11 line. Picata. Anderluck makes a terrific catch. Outside placement does not go outside enough. Douglas has it on the forehand. Here's Anderluck on the backhand. He goes deep. Taken on the forehand of Douglas. He comes over the top. Outside placement by Douglas. That is picture perfect outside placement. What a well-played point by these two teams. Beautiful. Really beautiful. Green shirts at post 4 receive. Juice and Carballo. Do not go into that corner. Point 4. Black shirts at post 5 receive. Here's El Barba and Ben. Ben opens up on the backhand. He goes deep. That ball does not come out. 0.5. Yellow shirts at post 6 receiving. This matchup has El Barba serving to Cool Fitness and Jedden. Underserve, 0.6. Here's post 7, Bueno in Tennessee. Powerful forehand from Tennessee. Good catch by Cool Fitness. He gets that right side off in time. Bueno's got it in the middle of the court. Hard throw. Jedden calls for the rebote. Played it nicely just above the pad. Bueno picks it up. Sends it in from the costado. Stopped by Jedden. Nice backhand by Jedden. Powerful backhand by Tennessee. Cool Fitness is there. Cool Fitness goes deep. Taken on the forehand of Tennessee at the back wall. Tip ball by Jedden in the middle of the court. 0.7. Here's post 8. The purple shirts receive. Asier and Kubala. This will complete the first round of play. Asier picked the serve. Launched the reverse. Forehand rebote by Bueno. Kubala makes the save. Puts it outside. Here's Bueno on the forehand. Good catch by Kubala. Nice backhand. Gets over Tennessee's head. Forehand rebote by Bueno. Kubala switches to the rebote. Makes the save. Bueno's there. Carom by Bueno. Score. Actually, I was about to say scored, but didn't. Hit the pad. 0.8. First round's complete. All matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return, CRB and Vuelo in the red shirt at post 1. Powerful backhand by Vuelo. Vuelo from the 10 line. Ball rule tipped. 0.8. 8 with 3 points, serving the 3 post. Returning, we have Diaz and Anderluck. Catch made on the forehand of Kubala. Anderluck with a reach, makes the catch. It's a hard throw to the inside. Kubala holds on to it. Anderluck on the left side. Nice hard backhand taken in the air by Kubala. He goes deep. Rebote coming out. Forehand rebote. Just missed. 0.8. Possible game point, purple shirts at post 8. Asier and Kubala. Trying to stop them, post 2, Lamonte and Douglas. Rebote left side, off the court, 0.2. Play continues. 2 on the board with 4 points, serving the 4-post. Here's Juice and Carballo. Forehand rebote. Lands out. Point 4. 4 on the board with 3 points, serving to post 5. Entering the court are El Barba and Ben. Low, hard reverse, too low. Hit the pad. Point 4. Possible game point. Green shirts post 4. Juice and Carballo trying to stop them. Jedden and Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness from the forehand. Low and hard. Caught by Carballo. Good catch by Cool Fitness. Back to the inside he goes. Here's Carballo with a hop. Point and game. Green shirts at post 4. Carballo and Juice. 4-8-2. Unofficial order finish for Game 7. Results from Game 7 official coming in first, post 4. Juice and Carballo taking second, post 8. Asier Kubala coming in third, post 2. Levante and Douglas. The high five, 4-3, 8-8-4. 4 of 5 numbers, returning 2640. Carryover jackpot exceeds $2,000 at $21.81. $2 Quinella 4-8. That's 4-8 or 8-4, $45. Trifecta 4-8-2. A whopping $807 even. Look at that exacta. Decent exacta price. 4-8. First and second in exact order, $115. So we got 2 games left in today's performance. 2 games left for this Thursday. Game 8, Game 9. Spectacular 7. Singles match up next. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 8 closes out the mighty Ocho. Post time is just 7 minutes away.
And while we have a couple minutes to those, the first of 2 feature singles game to close out this performance, be a good time to show one of those top 10 videos. This one, the top 10 rebotes. We saw a nice fall down rebote for the win from Tennessee. We saw Carballo have a Tejada rebote. Those 2 will definitely be candidates for the rebote play of the week for that rebote recap. But these top 10s are the best rebotes from the 2019 season last year here at Magic City. And here they are. Outside placement from Poole. Asier goes back for the rebote, diving, and that's a 2-ball, and lands just in. That will score.
Goes in from the 4 line. Outside placement stopped by Willow. Willow plays it back. Bueno, what a rebote save on the left side. stopped on the forehand of Jedden. What a beautiful rebote. Jedden on the run, 2 bounces, scores. Back to the inside, Carballo goes. Douglas with the blind save.
Wow.
Just lobbed it up under his arm.
Man.
Rebote thrown beautifully. Antelope gets out of the way. Rebote's back up. What a fine effort. This is a 2-ball. El Barba on the run.
Man, oh man.
And it scores. Carballo picks the serve. Here's the reverse. That is a diving save by CRB. He somehow gets rid of it in time without holding it. Here's Anderluck. Carballo diving save. What a fantastic rebote thrown by Carballo. Ben, diving save, it's up, it's in, it's scored.
Wow.
That's why you never give up.
Big left side, takes an interesting hop, goes to the outside. There's Douglas. First play back to the inside, high bouncer. Carballo waits for it.
Wow.
Unbelievable rebote save.
Carballo's there. Sidearm carom, split placement. Kubala up at the 5-line. Willow, that's in play. That is absolutely in play.
And those were a collection of the top 10 rebotes from the 2019 season. And the rebote, again, is a rebound shot, any shot made off the back wall. A lot of different types of rebotes, too. You get some good diversity in there. And
well, the way we do it, there's a lot of different types of rebotes. I mean, in reality, there's a forehand rebote and there's a costado rebote.
Right. Well, you got the rebote 2-wall, you got Tejada rebote. I was saying more that, obviously, yes.
Tejada rebote, my God.
Carballo with the Tejada rebote.
If you see one of those a year in traditional highlights, a lot. Here, you got a 50-50 shot. Ready to begin game number 8. A spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt of post 1, Kubala. Receiving the blue of post 2, Jedden. There's the serve. We begin game 8. Powerful throw by Kubala. Good catch by Jedden. Jedden, beautiful throw to the inside. Point 2. 2. First up on the board in our 8th game. In our next matchup, we have Jeden serving to the white shirt at post 3, Ikeda. Off the tip of Jeden Sesta, the ball goes. Point 3. Ikeda will serve to the green shirt at post 4. Here's Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Right on the wall. That's a nice rebote turn from the forehand of Ikeda. Ben threw that one to the overhead screen. Point 3. Black shirt at post 5 receives. Here's Carballo. Powerful backhand caught in the air by Ikeda. He throws it hard from the right side. It's tipped away at the 9 line. Point 3. Here's post 6 in the yellow shirt. Bueno. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Good catch by Bueno. He goes deep. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Ball tipped. Point 3. 3 with 4 straight points. Here's post 7. Anderluck. Catch by Ikeda. He comes over the top. Great catch. A scoop by Anderluck. This ball got by Ikeda on the right side. Took his eye off the ball, looking forward. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Douglas. That's a Chula. That score still came out. He threw it hard, but point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return, post 1, Kubala. Strong forehand rebote by Douglas. Good catch by Kubala. Douglas, beautiful catch. Hard throw. Catch by Kubala. Strong forehand rebote turned by Douglas. Scoop attempt missed. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Here's Douglas. Low hard backhand. Scores. Point 8. Douglas with 3 points. Jeden receives in the blue post 2. Great catch, almost made. He got his cest up, just rolled off the tip. Point 8. Straight points to a possible game point here for Douglas. Trying to stop him, post 4, Ben. It's a hard throw by Douglas and a good catch by Ben. Strong forehand rebote taken in the air by Ben. What an effort by Douglas to try to keep that in play. That was a great catch. Didn't want to get called for holding and try to get it up there, but just missed. That was interesting. That was very interesting. Point 4. Ben doesn't like any of it, but we'll move on. Ben has 2 points. Here's Carballo. Beautiful serve by Ben. That's a nice return by Carballo. Ben on the rebote. Ben got rid of it in time from the left side. Forehand rebote, shot up by Carballo. Ben with a good throw, good catch by Carballo. Ben, big backhand. Rebote forehand, played soft. Ben moves up, catches it, returns it soft. That's one bounce. Carballo got it. Rifles it way too hard. It scores. It was too hard, but it did land in. That's what counts. 0.5. Carballo with 2 points. Here's post 6. Bueno. Catch on the forehand of Carballo. Throws it low and inside. Bueno's there. Bueno goes hard. Catch by Carballo. Good catch by Bueno. Forehand rebote by Carballo. Tipped by Bueno. 0.5. 5 with 4 points. Here's post 3. Ikeda. Good catch by Carballo. Ikeda. Difficult rebote save. Carballo got to it. That was a great catch by Carballo. That was an equally good catch by Ikeda. Swing and a miss. Midcourt. Beautiful point. 0.3. Here's post 7. Anderluck. Ikeda from the forehand. Powerful throw. Scoop got by Anderluck on the right side. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the white shirt of post 3. 8 places, 5 shows. No playoff again. 3-8-5. Results from Game 8 are official. Coming in first, post 3, Ikeda. Taking second, post 8, Douglas. Coming in third, post 5, Carballo. 3-8-5. Official order of finish for Game 8, $2 Quinella. That's first and second in any order. 3-8 or 8-3, 15-40. Trifecta, 3-8-5, 102-20. And the Mighty Ocho, 374, 388, 43. 3 of 8 numbers returning $1.50. Carryover jackpot, $1,378.40. Little Bird told me that changes might be coming to the Mighty Ocho. Might. But until that happens, there's still $1,300 in there for you to grab in that pick 8. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the 9th and final game of the afternoon, a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Next game is played at 9. That's 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. This is our only superfecta wagering opportunity. Post time for Game 9. 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Not only is it the only opportunity, it's the only superfecta game. That's why, Stu. It's the only one we got in this performance. We had one in the matinee. We always close out our performances with that superfecta 9-point singles match, and this video will help clear up any of the differences between that and those spectacular 7 games. Take a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And that was an explanation of Spectacular 9 scoring, which will be the format for this 9th and final game of the day. Yes, on the second
of the day. We're done. Or we will be done shortly.
Game 18 of 18 today, and these guys in a little more of a rhythm than they started off.
Yes, no, the
sure.
4 p.m.
Yes,
performance definitely better than the 12 p.m. performance today. No question about it. You look like you're looking for something.
I was just going to update the people on the singles standings for today. I was going to look to see, I know Ikeda won that last game, to see if he got any closer to Douglas. Overall, Douglas has 28 singles wins, Ikeda 25. So both of them have 2 wins today, so no movement in that 3-game lead for Douglas atop the standings.
You know what that means? Quiet drive home. Not only do they live together, but the group kind of carpool with each other as well.
I think Douglas might have gotten a new car, new little whip out in the front.
He did.
Yes, so that's I don't know. Maybe he's not driving anymore with the team.
I don't know. His car is red.
I think it may be green. You would think
the new one
from all the winning. Yeah. Anyhow.
Andrew. Andrew dips his toe in the pool of comedy.
Yeah.
Wow, impressive.
This is a fun fact. Took an ancient comedy class.
Ancient?
Ancient comedy, like the start of comedy.
Like Roman and Greek comedy?
Like Aristophanes. Level.
Wow.
If you know that name, you know how deep
he was hilarious.
That is hilarious. Oh,
hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
No, but I don't even remember the years, but yeah, that's like couldn't have been like probably hundreds, thousands of years. I honestly can't even tell you. But yeah, ancient comedy, Aristophanes. If you know the name alone, that'll wow. I'll tell you, everything of comedy is derived from pretty much. He was the start. So modern day comedy was it wasn't funny back in the day. I mean, the plot lines were a little less developed, and they were very, they're stuck to a script, really. But comedy it was, comedy wasn't really comedy back in the day. It wasn't that funny. It was more of a tragedy, really. And then they added comedic elements, and then the genre's born.
Wow. Why go to college?
You can just listen to the highlight channel. Yeah,
just
right?
to the highlight channel.
That's about it. I think I've shot my wad with all...
Aristophanes 101.
Yes, yeah.
That's comedy
big class. Yeah, comedy 101. But up single standings again, taking another look. Anderluck had been struggling, hadn't had a win. I mean, this is a pretty interesting. He didn't win in week 6. He had a big week in week 5, so he was coming off a long stretch where he hadn't got a win, and he was still in 3rd place. So that 3rd and 4th place gap, because we pay out to 3 spots in that championship singles. You have Anderluck in 3rd. He has 20 wins. In Tennessee, a pretty good day for him. He's got 2 wins. He is now at 18 singles wins on the season. So that gap for 3rd place is closing, and it's pretty close. I mean, the top 4 spots still all up for grabs. And Tennessee there with 18 wins. Bueno with 16 wins. Vuelo 14. Diaz 13. So outside of those top three guys, the Davey three, all three of those Douglas, Ikeda, Anderluck roommates, a couple guys could spoil that party and sneak into the money.
I think Aristophanes played with Joey back at Dania in the 80s. We're ready to begin, thankfully, Game 9, a spectacular 9 superfecta match. This game played at 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, Jedden. Receiving the blue at post 2, Douglas. Yes, Joey and Aristophanes in post 2. There's the serve. We begin. Point 1. White shirt at post 3, Carballo receives. Rebote left side. Point 3. Green shirt at post 4, Ben receives. Beautiful backhand throw by Ben. Rebote missed by Carballo. Point 4. Ben will now serve to the black shirt at post 5. In this next matchup, we have Anderluck receiving. Backhand by Anderluck. Here's Ben. 2-all. Anderluck read it, stopped it. Returns a carom into the pad. Point 4. Ben now serves to the yellow shirt at post 6. Bueno. Bueno hustles up, makes the catch. Good catch by Ben. Nice throw. Overthrew it just slightly. Fed on the rebote on the left side, but Bueno threw it off the court. Point 4. Forward 3 points. Here's post 7 in the pink shirt. Kubala. Rebote forehand by Ben. Hooked. Fell short of the front wall. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Ikeda. Catch by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Just missed. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return in the second round, Douglas. Ball came off the side wall and scored. Nice serve by Ikeda. Point 8. Receiving, post 1, Jedden. Point 8. Ikeda has 5 points. Remember, 9 points needed to win a Superfecta game. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Carballo. Beautiful backhand throw by Carballo. Ikeda on the rebote. Carballo diving save. Ikeda from the forehand. Carballo makes the save on the forehand rebote. Ikeda from the 8 line. Back to the inside. Catch by Carballo. Outside placement by Carballo scores. Beautiful, beautiful throw by Carballo. Point 3. Here's post 5. Anderluck. Forehand rebote by Carballo. Catch by Anderluck. Point 5. Anderluck with 2 points in this matchup. He serves 2, post 6. Bueno. Powerful forehand rebote thrown by Anderluck. 2-all rebote by Bueno. Anderluck's got it. There's a hard throw. Bueno, great effort to try to make that rebote. Very nice. Point 5. Anderluck has 4 points. Here's post 4, Ben. Ball tipped by Ben. Ben hit the wall. Point 5. 6 points for Anderluck. Remember, 9 points needed to win a Superfecta game. Here's post 7. Kubala. Ball tipped by Anderluck. Point 7. Receiving post 2, Douglas. Picada big time by Douglas, cut off by Kubala. Kubala faked it. Rebote saved by Douglas from deep in the backcourt. Here's Kubala. Sidearm carom, stopped by Douglas. Douglas blasts it home to score. Point 2. Jedden receives. Post 1, the red shirt. It's a beautiful throw by Jedden. Strong forehand rebote by Douglas. Stays inside to score. Point 2. Returning with 5 points is Ikeda. Post 8. Strong forehand rebote by Douglas. Rebote escapes from the forehand of Ikeda to the overhead screen. Point 2. Douglas with 6 points serves to post 3, Carballo. Beautiful rebote save by Douglas. Douglas showed him the respect, locked up inside, very good, then ran out to try to get it. Good play by Douglas, point 3. Carballo with 5 points, serving to post 6, bueno. Point 3. Possible game point for Carballo in post 3. Trying to stop him. Ben. Carballo from the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Ben's there. Ben with the carom. That lands out. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the white shirt of post 3. Carballo. 3 wins it. 8 takes quad. That's 4th place. 5 serves to 2. This is for 2nd and 3rd place. Great catch by Douglas. Anderluck goes to the floor, can't make the play. Point and place to post 2. 5 shows, 8 takes the quad. Unofficial order of finish, 3-2, 5-8. We'll have your prices in a moment. Results from Game 9 are official as posted. Coming in first, post 3, Carballo taking second, post 2, Douglas. Coming in third, post 5, Anderluck taking the quad, post 8, Ikeda. 3-2, 5-8 is the official result from game number 9. There are your prices. $2 quinella, that's 2-3. 2-3 or 3-2, $12.40. Trifecta, 3-2-5, $132.60. Superfecta, 3-2-5-8, $180.20. And the win, 3 to win, returning $41. So if you bet on 3 to win, $2 on 3 to win, return $41. Hell of a return. Overall, a good afternoon.
Yeah, definitely steadily the level of play and the pace steadily increased throughout the performance, and should be in store for a big day tomorrow. I mean, week 7 of the season, these guys have consistently gotten better as we've gone on. So a bit of an off day here. We're going to admit it, and should be back tomorrow. You already see some pretty hard practice going on between Douglas and Kubala, so it's usually a good sign that these guys are a little bit ticked off themselves, and they're going to get back at it and show you a much better product tomorrow.
With that, yeah, I got nothing else.
You got nothing else?
Nothing.
Is that it?
I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. So let me flip to this page here. Ah, look what I found. Not quite. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Friday, This is Thursday. I'm skipping ahead. This Thursday afternoon performance of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on YouTube's Jai-Alai Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon. We really are glad that you chose to join us. And invite you to join us again tomorrow when we'll play 9 more action-packed games beginning at 12 noon and then again at 4 p.m. Same thing, just like we did today. We do sincerely hope that you enjoyed today's Jai-Alai action. Despite my kidding, I am very sincerely hoping that. It is good to have people watching. It's good to have people enjoying the Jai-Alai. Guys do put a lot of work into this, and the fact that most of you appreciate that is very much appreciated by us, so we're glad we're able to spend this time with you. Please like and subscribe to the Jai-Alai channel and let us know your thoughts and any questions you might have in the live chat while we're playing. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again at 12 p.m. tomorrow. So goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai.